I like how the artist of elevator music is nearly far chair music. Oh damn, it's from the channel. Oh yeah. Oh, let's get it started then. Welcome to Nomad 1. So this is where this is where maps should be getting harder than qualifiers. And I've also done like a little bit of a little touch to buff everything a bit more than was originally planned. Nomad 1 by Titania custom map. Unfortunately, the only custom of the pool. And fun fact, this was supposed to be the qualifiers custom, Nomad 1. Except it got finished within the last like 16 hours. Poor Takani just overworked. But hey, we squeezed the map out of him. It's just aim. No more unconventional stuff, no more Akatsuki record CS5 awkward jumps. This shit raw as hell. Also a song that I feel like it's popular enough. Like, it's a popular song, it just doesn't have a proper map. What's that, 58? That's literally a lyric. Afraid of Tech You. Yeah, spoiler alert, Nomad 1s are gonna be raw as hell starting now. Maybe not the finals one. I haven't pulled finals. Sorry, but that's happening soon. But Nomad 1s will be raw. No way, Ruby is red. A bit on the shorter side as well, compared to like consistency Nomad 1s. Just 1 second under 10 minutes. The guy from Mighty and High. That's a good question. I'm gonna look this up actually. It is not. It is not the guy from Mighty and High. Also, Mighty and High is wrongly tagged. Namaho is from Ignite indeed. Number 2. Not the Karcher one. This is a Corsace map. I don't remember exactly from when. But it's one of those maps that I feel like has been a little bit forgotten from Corsace. Pay no attention to the background. Yeah, it's just streams. Obviously not Pharma streams. But mostly streams, you know, Nomad 2 style. I actually wanted to use the Karcher one, but then I saw this and I was like, damn, this shit a Corsace map that's like barely been used. Also again, keeping it a little on the average slash shorter side for 240. I think I just saw a broken stack. Yeah, again, not much to say. A little bit of streams. The average spacing of the streams does get a little bit higher towards the ending here, but that's pretty much it. It's barely noticeable. Oh no, the chili fair finger lock. Oh, I thought he missed at some point. I remember him saying he missed somewhere. We're gonna continue speeding through this place. Another short map. Insane Techniques by Plasma. You might know Plasma as more as a player. I think he's #1 UK right now. He's popping off. He's also a mapper. And this does focus a lot more on snappy aim rather than what we've had so far. And the previous, at least the bracket stage novelties have all been more flow stream focused basically. Here there's a lot more snap focus. Especially in this section, you can tell with those sliders. The little 1-6 snaps. And if you know the song, you pretty much know what's coming. It's an iconic song. There's no way you don't know the song. Some brutal cuts on that section. Don't let that slip past. And on the ending here, loads of these little jumps. I wonder if anyone's gonna miss a point by missing on that ending. Like the very last little notes. No mod 4. Here's where the cursed replays start showing up. If you're wondering why this showcase is a little later than usual, it was just Easter weekend. Everyone was dead. A little, very new Cubby tech map. I'll be surprised if anyone has seen this map before. It just recently got uploaded. Loads of finger control and aim control. It's a very nasty map indeed. A little bit of a cooldown section here. And this is where it all goes in insane. Crazy 5-knot bursts. That are actually surprisingly easy to hit. They look way harder than they actually are. But they're still very awkward to try and hit. Couple 1-6 in this section. And yeah, just a little bit of everything. Everything one would expect from a tech map in current year. And the length that was missing is in here. Our first 3-minute map. Well, one would normally be scared when seeing this pairing. A yoke spy difficulty and a Debbie foreset. It's actually a pretty tame map. A little less pure reading and mechanics focused compared to previous weeks. Normal 5. But this is still very much up to par with the pool. Couple nasty 1/4 cuts. And of course, AR8 at this BPM, at this difficulty, is very hard to read. Very awkward. Here's a couple of those those are 1/4 cuts. Those are probably the nastiest cuts in the map, if I remember correctly. And here's a section that will remind you more of last week's Nomad 5. Do not misread that note and get a 100. Oh no, that cursor. Surely he was not sight reading. And that was it for the Nomad pool. A lot shorter than last week's, so I think people might appreciate that. And now there's a farm map. Going into the hidden pool, gonna set off with top of the M. The top diff is such a far map, you should get it, you should play it. It's a free 500. 600 at least if you can play Hard Rock. Also, banger song. The hidden one, not much to say. It's just your average consistency with a little bit of awkward aim. Staying a little bit away from that like low AR crouch for density with the AR9 we had last week. This will play, even though it seems free, this is a lot more awkward than it looks like, especially on those streams that change spacing every 4 notes. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of misses on those, especially from more filler type players. I'm so glad I got Flash Berry to do a bunch of replays. Man gets to show off. Even though his team got eliminated out like in quals. And for the hidden 2, we're gonna start. This is the first of a couple Yazak maps. There's at least 2. Spoiler alert. Bringing back those little shorter maps. We're gonna be. This is just what we've come to expect, I think, from the hidden 2 slot. A little bit of flow aim and a little bit of tech. Big aim control sections with those streams. Oh my god, that's the one slider break. Okay. Really hard on that flow aim and that aim control. Accentuated by the hidden mod. It's still possible to see a lot of players that we've seen shine before on these types of maps shine again. And now for a more familiar map. I'm gonna be honest, I have never liked playing this in tournament. But that's just me. perfect one in terms of skill sets tested. Make sure to not over-aim those stick sliders. Most of them, when they're like the really thick part, that's where you need to like slow down. And there should be a slider tick around like the start or the end. Make sure to practice this. This is one of the maps that need practice. Yeah, this section, as you can see, a lot more vanilla. Just aim control focus. And getting that low BPM accuracy. See, don't be like Chillier and completely disregard that slide attack. He didn't even try aiming it. And Hard Rock 3, unfortunately not another IOSys Sono song. It's still Toho though. We're still keeping that theme. Round of 16 never happened. Popular song, but I think this map set is a lot more underplayed. Like a lot more. That's more mechanical difficulty in this. The stream patterns are a lot harder than you would expect, I think. Especially in this section, with the streams that start off space and then reduce in spacing. Time for the doubling time pool. The first of the Rezoa replays. Hello. This is Nightcore. You will not be playing this as Nightcore in match. A couple bursts in these transitions, but mostly aim. Not much. Also a little bit older. It's not as modern as the DT ones have been thus far. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with this map set. Alright, where's the miss and where's the cursor dance? That's an interesting miss. This guy cursor dancing in my replay. Yeah, unfortunately it won't be played with Nightcore. Even though I'm sure a lot of people would actually prefer that for the extra accuracy. This is again Rezoa. This is not 350 BPM AR11. There we go. And this AD2 that focuses a little bit more on I wouldn't say polyrhythm, because it doesn't actually change rhythms that much. But it does have a couple of BPM changes in this song. But other than that, it is probably what you'd expect from a DT2. Also this section with a 4-note burst. Yeah, that's one of those rhythm changes. lots of flowing, lots of finger control actually. DT2. And now straying away from the blunder that was last week's DT3. Here's some speed. Finally, speed DT3. Also enjoy the less berry cursor on this one. I have a feeling that little slider bursts might catch a couple people. I keep thinking like where do I recognize this song from? It's also the data map. This will also probably be a familiar song to people. I still need to see. I still want to see a good DT score on the top diff. Still waiting. Lots of little finger control swing rhythms cut around by this little funny stream. What a fun map. What a fun song. Fire. Maps of fire. And that will be it for the VPs. 3-1. Anyone like speed? Wondering how Lumi got this replay. What demons awoke within him to play a speed map? Please disregard the starting for this. Is it 6.8? I thought it was way more. I need to double check this. Yeah, it is 7.79 on LiveSR and 8.2 stars. But it's these sections that inflate the star rating for whatever reason. And here's your token break to look at the enemy scores. See that you're the only FC left. Yippee! That's supposed to be a skull, but it looks a lot more like the yippee. Surely people won't get scared of the star rating. Oh yeah, there it is. Why did it go down? Anyways, Yizak map number 3. This map is pretty fun. I have this map because I had to play it in a tournament. It's a pretty fun map, honestly, and it definitely requires practice, a lot of practice. So this is the real slider map. You saw the sliders in 3.1 that inflate the starting. And some of this is like 5 stars. Even though this has the wacky sliders. I love star rating. And no more standard alt type stuff on wacky settings. We're getting a real map now. Getting some real maps in this 3.2 slot. that I've been experimenting with. There's no way this was your side read, Lumi. This is not. This is not a side read replay. Jesus. And any more Tohu fans? Unfortunately, not so, no. A little 3 mod 3, CS5 AR8. Just your classic Lucent mapping. Also, this remix kinda goes. The 2019 update. People will probably recognize the song, but this version is not known. It is definitely different from the known version. Loads of those little streams that with varied spacing and that double section. Also, as you can see, this last stream is cheesable. Even on Hard Rock. How do you even meow in German? How do German cats meow? Yeah, fair enough. And the tiebreaker. Last week's tiebreaker was the flop. But we did see a lot of matches go to tiebreaker. Hopefully this week it's gonna be the same. Except this time, we have an actual good tiebreaker. This was a custom for Korean Community Suichi Cup. And to my information, the only player on the Korean team who played in this, who got to Grand Finals, was no KJK, and his team got rolled 7-0. That is just what I was told. I haven't actually looked into it myself. Yeah, as a tiebreaker should, consistent difficulty. Song Goes has sections of all types of difficulties. Like that was the tech section. Here's your little 1/3 aim control alt tab type section. And here's your stream section. And that was it. Hopefully this Mappool is a lot more catered to what the quality players should be expecting from this tournament. And a lot more fun. I personally find a lot of these maps really fun. So hopefully the players participating will also have a blast practicing this Mappool. Schedules and the Mappool will be on the sheet very shortly. And here's our random fact. The dodo, Raphus cuculatus, is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius, east of Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. Its closest genetic relative was the also extinct Rodriguez solitaire, the two forming the subfamily Raphinae of the family of pigeons and doves.